This is a city that's crowded, yet unbearably lonely. A city that's alive, but hollow. And in its forgotten alleys, a war is brewing. Our story follows Cale Verdon, a 27-year-old private investigator haunted by a past he can't outrun. A former soldier, Cale fought in a clandestine war between human factions and the so-called Shadows, genetically altered beings ostracized for their dangerous abilities. He's stoic, razor-sharp, and buried under layers of trauma and guilt. He questions if justice is even worth the cost of his own humanity, and he keeps everyone at a distance, fearing that love is just another battlefield he's destined to lose. Cale is pulled back into the darkness when he's hired to investigate a series of bizarre, ritualistic murders. Each crime scene is meticulously staged with symbols of forgotten souls, a chilling motif that digs into his old wounds. Her name is Lyra Selene. She is the charismatic leader of an underground organization called The Forgotten, a sanctuary for exiled and abused shadows seeking vengeance. Lyra is fierce, poetic, and possesses a magnetic pull that makes people follow her with blind devotion. She and Cale clash instantly. She accuses him of being a pawn for the very system that oppresses her people. He insists that her thirst for vengeance is turning her into the monster she claims to fight. The air between them crackles with tension's dangerous mix of ideology and attraction. Cale decides the only way to understand the murders is to go undercover. He infiltrates the Forgotten and uncovers Lyra's true terrifying plan, a full-blown coup against the city council, the architects of the Shadows' suffering, in a dimly lit cathedral. Now, their headquarters, candles cast flickering shadows on murals of broken humans and winged figures. Lyra walks among her followers, her voice a hypnotic whisper. They forgot us. They will see us now. In every shadow they fear. Her vision is both terrifying and tragically beautiful. She wants to tear down society to empower the Forsaken, even if it means sacrificing thousands of innocent lives. Cale finds himself drawn to her conviction, her strength. An uneasy romance begins to simmer, forcing him to confront a difficult question. Is morality defined by your actions or your intentions? Can a righteous goal justify monstrous deeds? Just as Cale finds himself torn, a ghost from his past reappears. Soren Kane, Cale's former comrade in arms, is now a morally bankrupt arms dealer with a sadistic streak. He's a dark mirror, showing Cale the cynical monster he could become. Soren, playing both sides for his own gain, reveals a horrifying truth. The city council didn't just marginalize the Shadows, they created them. They engineered the program, conducted horrific experiments, and then deliberately abandoned thousands of their creations, leaving them to suffer. Lyra's righteous anger wasn't just a consequence of oppression, it was manufactured. Fueled by trauma orchestrated by the very system she fights. The revelation hits Cale like a physical blow. Soren's information leads him to a final, devastating discovery, a list of innocent humans marked for elimination. Their deaths are meant to be the catalyst, the spark that ignites Lyra's revolution and plunges Erinda into chaos. Kale is now trapped. Does he save the innocents and betray Lyra, the woman he's come to understand, maybe even love? Or does he allow the massacre to happen, hoping that from the ashes of the old world, a new, more just one can be born for the shadows? The choice leads him to the rooftop of Erinda's tallest skyscraper. The city lights glitter below like a sea of broken stars, and the wind howls around them. Lyra is there, waiting. She is calm, almost serene, as if she has already accepted her fate. "Do you fear the shadows, Kale?" she asks, her voice cutting through the wind. "Or do you fear yourself?" He looks at her, the city, and the abyss within his own soul. "I fear what I'll become if I lose my soul to this city. And to you." Their confrontation isn't one of fists, but of words, each one a weapon, each one a plea. It's an emotional, intimate battle for the soul of Erinda and for their own. In the end, Kale chooses what he believes is right. He chooses morality over vengeance. He stops the massacre, saving the innocent lives on the list. In the aftermath, Lyra is captured. She doesn't fight. She doesn't resist. She accepts the consequences, her defiance replaced by a quiet despair. "Perhaps the world will forget us," she says, her voice barely a whisper. "But I will not forget the pain that made us who we are." Her surrender is not an admission of defeat, but a final, heartbreaking testament to her cause. As a rare sunrise breaks through Erinda's perpetual twilight, Kale watches, changed and scarred. He mourns for what was lost, a chance at love, his own innocence, and the better world that might have been. The story ends, but it doesn't truly conclude. The shadows of the forgotten still linger in the alleys, in the whispers on the wind, in the hearts of the disenfranchised. Kale walks away from Erinda alone, carrying the immense weight of his choices. He leaves the city behind, but he can't leave the truth he discovered. We are all shadows, forgotten by the world, but remembered by those we choose to remember. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive into the world of Erinda. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Let us know in the comments what you thought of Kale's final choice. Until next time, stay curious.